Hey guys, this is Jerry Visca, the publisher of Defyeneurs and your Why Guy, and I am so excited because the 2018 fall issue, it's called World Help by You. And this is an issue that I have been wanting to launch since we conceived Defyeneurs years ago. But I tell you right now, it wouldn't be an issue if I wasn't live with Jennie Queen of Ottawa. Jennie, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Jennie, I'm excited about you on so many fronts. First of all, the fact that you're published in one of the most explosive fall issues, it's so close to my heart, the Why issue. You're also a published author in our new little black book being launched July 27th in 14 days called I Know Why. And it doesn't stop there. You and I and Mo Hagan and Angela Konkin, we're going to be bringing the most explosive event experience to Ottawa on November 10th called The Big Bang. This is like the year for Jennie Queen, 2018, right? So I'm excited. I want to kick it off. There's a quote that you share, and it really touches me. It goes like this: I exist to inspire and empower stronger futures today for a better you and a better tomorrow, one legacy at a time. And that's what it's about, one legacy at a time. So share with us, Jennie, what is knowing why inspired in you?
So much. It's really been a catalyst for me, a growing awareness, an increase in my own individual confidence, which has led me to being able to action things that I've dreamed about. So often we spend our lives looking ahead. And then thinking about when we're not here anymore. So often when people think about leaving a legacy, that's what it's all about. It's about how am I going to be remembered when I'm gone? And I really wanted to flip that so that we could start to be remembered and connect with people now and in the present, where we have the opportunity to create every single day positive connections by being present and in the moment. And that's how we're truly going to create a better future, is by focusing on what we're doing each and every day and living with intention and purpose.
I love that. I love that. There's a real consistency in your inspiration, both as an author in I Know Why, in your profile, in your Why platform, and all of your teachings. I see this consistency. I love it. I just wrote down, this inspired being a catalyst and inspired confidence. But the biggest thing that touches me, this is what I love most about Jennie Queen, is that people dream and that's safe. I have this dream, it's safe, but you actually put it into action. And that's what it's about. Jennie puts it into action now. And that's the difference between being a performer and a spectator, and I just love that. There's another quote you share, and it's perfect. It goes, knowing why has been a jolt of awareness. Now, I've been told that I'm a bit scary sometimes because I'm like this jolt of electricity, and sometimes people can't handle that. But how will knowing why, this jolt of electricity, this jolt of awareness, how is it going to start to shift the trajectory of our world?
Well, I think first and foremost, every individual needs to come out of being so unconscious on a daily basis. We spend so much time and energy focused on doing and buzzing and being multiple places and trying to be multiple things for multiple people. But when we can truly slow down, be present in the moment, and take time to truly dig deep into the soul, which you help us do, Jerry, with that why time, it allows us to go back to who our authentic soul and our authentic person is. And if everybody can just be their true, natural, authentic self, we can't help but create ripples and waves in our communities and tribes around us. And that will inspire a world of change where everybody can be free to be themselves.
I love it. I'm taking feverish notes. I always take feverish notes because these are excellent notes, and I always encourage listeners to take notes. Okay, let's stay in that for a minute. Getting to this true natural self. I mean, where you and I are very parallel is I try to connect with people's soul, to have that conversation, to help people hear that whisper, which is what it's become. What are one or two tips in your teaching, way of teaching that people can start to do now to tap into that true, natural, authentic self?
Well, I think there's two key fundamental pieces. Is once you take the time to truly figure out what your purpose and your passion is, then you need to dedicate some time and some space and some presence to that. Two key fundamental routines within my life and my existence, which help me on a daily basis be the best I can be and help others be their best, is through meditation. It provides me with that time and the space and the grounding, and I do my guided meditations with Angela Conkin as my meditation coach, part of Symphonies of the Mind recently, which has opened up a whole new world for me in terms of having a focal point for the month, which also has allowed me to grow and develop. And then the second key is journaling. You have to allow yourself to write and see things tangible. For me, it's on my vision boards, it's in my journal. I surround myself with it. You can see behind me my poster. I'm surrounded by this stuff on a daily basis so that it's always front of mind for me and helps me stay conscious of my intent.
Those are my favorite tips, by the way. Having that inspiration all around you, that's how I roll, as you know, meditating every single day. I love that you talk about passion and purpose. And that's what it's about. It's about dedicating the time to become it. These are excellent tips. There's another quote that you share, and I love it. It goes like this: I am ready to love, live, and lead my true legacy. So these are beautiful L's here. I love it. Love, live, lead, and legacy. So share with us, knowing why, what do you now believe is possible for you?
Anything that I want is truly accessible to myself and to anyone else. So again, when I envision what I want my future to be, also reminding myself that if I want that future to look a certain way, I have to live it every single day. So that's what the Living My Legacy is about. It's about living every day in the moment and connecting. Love is about acknowledgement of who I am in any given moment and accepting that person. So it's loving who I am and those people around me in my tribe. And the lead is all about sharing. So sharing my experiences and helping other people to love, lead, and live their legacy moving forward so that we can have that better tomorrow through a better us, a better me, a better you, and a better world.
It's beautiful. I love that. I love that. Lead is about sharing. It's interesting because you embody one of my favorite quotes, and I had published this quote back in 2007 when I really didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I knew why. And you embody it. And it goes like this: decide what you want most, take action, and go get it. And that's what you're doing. You've decided. Jennie Queen has decided, this is what I want. She doesn't know how it's going to happen, but this is what I want. And she's taking action and she's receiving it. How? Love, leading herself, living. And that's why I want to focus more attention on people like you, Jennie, that are changing the world. There's another quote, and it's really cool. It goes like this, that you share in your profile: I resolve to connect people to their potential. So why will the world be helped by you?
So I think we all have the capacity for these big, audacious dreams and visions for what we can be and what we can do. And we get stuck on, as you've always said, Jerry, the how am I going to do it? How am I going to get there? We end up seeing more of the obstacles than of the potential. So what I see my role being is helping people to continue to not only see the potential in their vision and their dream, but the potential in themselves, to see that through, to provide them with some tools and some strategies, and to help them navigate and stay motivated and stay inspired on a daily basis and connect with themselves and connect with others meaningfully by being present in each moment.
It's fantastic. I love it. Jennie, I want to I don't throw out this question to the faint of heart. Sometimes I throw this out. I throw out to people that can handle it. And,
yeah.
you've really, I've really I've really admired, and it's an honor for me being a part of your jet stream, being a part of your journey, you know, publishing you as an author in this. You know, it's funny because people look at our work, and I often say that this is not a book, it's a key. It's a key to unlocking, you know, some amazing things in our lives. And I see you're just an incredible role model for your family and for people around you. What will your, I want you to think years out from now, when you and I are no longer here, and, you know, your kids are with their kids, and they're talking, they're reading their story about mom in this little black book, I Know Why. What will your kids say about you? How did you live your life?
Ooh, that is a big one.
It's a big one. I don't throw this one to anybody, so.
Now I start playing with my hair.
Yeah, that's all right.
My hope is that people will see that I lived my life authentically, true to who I am, that I didn't pretend to be somebody that I'm not, that I took the time to make connections with people. So people aren't going to remember me for what I did, or even the book necessarily, but how I made people feel with each and every connection and each and every interaction. Because for me, that's what we're here for. We're here to connect with other human beings and lift each other up, pull ourselves up, help pull other people up, rise above whatever obstacle or incident that's held us back previously, to truly shine as our own true authentic self and to help other people do the same. So I really don't want to be remembered. I want to be about a feeling that people had a sense of comfort and safeness.
I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. How I made people feel. And you've certainly made me feel that anything is possible. So Jennie, since you have some cool things on the go, like there's some explosive things. So let's do a little bit of an update for some of the excitement that's going on in your life right now. Talk to me a little bit about I Know Why is being launched July 27th. It's part of Worldwide Day. Tell me a bit about what that looks like for you in your world.
Well, for me personally, I'm really excited to delve into the collaborations and the chapters from other authors, because for me, again, it's all about continuing to learn and grow and immerse myself. And I found a really special quote the other day saying that we often lose ourselves in books, but we can also find ourselves. So I'm looking forward to that opportunity to lose myself in I Know Why, and find myself in chapters beyond my own personal chapter. I found myself while writing my chapter in I Know Why, but I'm looking forward to finding other elements of myself that may still be hidden that I still get to share with the world. So I'm super pumped about that. Thrilled to be able to have something tangible in my hands, and open it up, and for me, reading is it's the smell, it's the feel, it's everything, it's the full experience. So I'm really looking forward to just having that experience, being in the moment when I get to share it with my Inspired 50 tribe, and starting that book club. So everything, again, this is just a continued ripple that's going to wave into all sorts of fun stuff.
I love it. I love it. This Inspired 50 that Jennie and myself and the other authors across the world are creating, this is really cool, because it's actually the 50 that are going to want to be inspired consistently with Jennie and I. I'm personally giving 2 hours of this why time as part of this why book club to the first 50, just 50. It's only 50 because we have these groups all over the world that we're forming. But those 50 are going to be the ones that want to be in the front rows of the Big Bang. I'm telling you right now, you know, nothing's random, right? These 50, and I know you know who you are, you know, be a part of this inspiration allows you to be a part of what Jennie is creating across the world in this inspiration of 1 million whys. So leading up to November 10th, I'm really excited about, together with you, you're the host with the most. You know, you're bringing this big bang. What is that going to look like for Ottawa in November? What a way to end the year off.
not only a phenomenal way to end the year, but imagine having a game plan in place to kickstart 2019. And that's what I'm super pumped about, is this is a phenomenal opportunity for people to do some self-reflection on the previous year and where they're currently at, but also start to be inspired and have that spark ignite for what their potential is for 2019 and beyond.
Yeah, I love that. Now, I love what Jennie just said, okay? So for listeners, listen in. That's why we call the Big Bang inspiring momentum. You know, people look at me and they say, Jerry, how are you able to publish this much, write this much, tour this much? And you know what the answer for that is, Jennie? Is because two things happen in my world. At the end of the year and the beginning of the year are my most two crucial points, because that's where I plan out the inspiration that I want to create. I might not necessarily know the exact projects, but I know, which is so cool, because if you look at my journal, you'd see that there was this energy of some kind of collaborative book, which ended up happening in the fall, right? Just in the summer. So it's the perfect timing to we're going to kick off so much inspiration to help you plan and get inspired and get out of the gate when January 1 hits 2019. You're not going to be thinking, oh, what should I be doing? And maybe I should create this, or maybe I'll do that. That's why I get so excited for the small. We always say less but better. It's always less people with us because we go so deep. And it's 5 hours. Who does that? 5 hour intensive with Mo Hagan, with Angela Conkin, with Jennie Queen, with Jerry Visca, your Y guys. So I'm so excited. I call this profile in the World Help by You issue, A Better You, A Better Me. It's on pages 10 and 11, my favorite numbers, 10 and 11. And it's coming out on Worldwide Day, July 27th. But another cool thing, Jennie, you don't know this, but I'm letting the world know. Guess who chapter 1 is in this book? Guess who kicks off I Know Why, Jennie Queen. Chapter 1. You're the first chapter, and there's a lot of inspiration around that intentionality. So on behalf of everyday people worldwide, Jennie, thank you for stepping into your deeper why, because the world, I'm telling you, is truly helped by you. Thank you.
And thank you so much for being the beacon for all of the Y-timers, for us to get started on this amazing journey. And I can't wait to see where we all go.
Thank you so much.